listen here and stand with me in awe of this incredibly well-written series, and perhaps understand it even greater than before. If you thought the video was interesting, please like and comment. I help us share and promote this. These videos aren't exactly easy to make since I'm trying not to pull stuff out of thin air here. Sorry it's been so long, and thanks to everybody who came to my birthday stream. Hope that you all drop by on my Twitch or support me on Patreon for Patreon chat and Twitch contests. And lastly, thanks for everyone being patient on this one. Thanks to Whizbang2093, Friendly Neighbor, my neighbors Klein, Daniel Frousing, VCTF, and all of my other Twitch and Patreon supporters. Until, hopefully, much sooner than last time, I'll see you then.
Yeah, this is really cool.
When it comes to investing, it's about what's working for you, your children, and their future. At JP Morgan, we'll bring a dedicated advisor and a personalized strategy to get you where you want to go. Planning, investing, advice. JP Morgan Wealth Management.
One thing that makes Death Note so fun when it comes to its material is the insistence on unique, flavorful characters in supernatural circumstances doing their best to act genuine and realistic among their normal peers. Whether this is to catch the culprit or prevent themselves from being caught, this game of back and forth is most likely and arguably the central appeal of Death Note. And while there are certainly over-the-top and semi-typical anime cliches present in Death Note throughout that are not realistic or feel more archetypal rather than real, including some of said characters, the general character writing, as I've come to think, is extremely accurate when it comes to the accused and accusing, more so than countless other shows that try the same, and more impressively, some more so than our natural intuition may even lead us to believe. I went to college as a double major in philosophy and psychology and took many classes in general, criminal, and developmental psychology, as well as watching a lot of Jim Can't Swim videos, so obviously I'm a genius. Now, while I'm not professional or necessarily even a reliable source, I do hope something partially sunk in with me, as I did find these parallels to real crimes that are indeed mimicked accurately by many of the people in the story of Death Note. Today, in a very different way from before, I want to talk about how Death Note's writing accurately portrays characters as innocent or guilty, and more so, how it does that when confronted with an allegation. One evening, I decided to make myself some spaghetti and toast before editing a recent video, and instead of putting up a YouTube video like I may usually do, I felt nostalgic, and I popped up on Netflix to play Death Note instead. Despite Death Note being really far from episodic, I put on the 17th episode, Execution, which, in its first half, I think covers some of the most realistic reactions in the series. At this point, Light, Misa, and Light's father, though with him it's just out of personal feeling of obligation, have been placed in detainment for 50 days under suspicion of being Kira. Light, foreseeing the decision, met with Misa previous to this episode and had actually hid the Death Notes